Yeah, man. So random women we find attractive. I mean, we did the '90s hotties, the '90s 2000 hotties, but we just like you look at me, you look at Mike, you look at Joel, and it's like we've talked to each other, and it's like it's like who I always found like attractive, like weirdly, and we'd say the person, and like it just like be kind of like shocking or kind of like surprising. So I'm gonna start off with mine, or one of mine. Kate Blanchett. I always had a big ass crush on Kate Blanchett. Like she has a look. For some reason, like I'm like weirdly attracted to her, and then like I found out like she's married, and like I want to fight her husband.
We'll set it up. We'll do it over Zoom though. We can do. Yeah, me too. I guess the movie I guess is Life Aquatic, right? She's in that, right?
Steve, I don't know. I never seen that movie.
Steve, that's like
Steve
yeah, she was in that. I like that. I think it's like she has a good attitude. I guess like she's kind of like petite, but she's also gonna fight, and sometimes you like that.
Yeah, she
I never. And she does like the Maybelline or the Revlon commercials, or whatever. I always see that pop up.
And then she was in like Aviator, and she was like Katharine Hepburn.
Oh yeah, of course. See, there you go. She played another one that's.
She had that like upper class like New England accent. I mean, like she's a great actress though. Like I think she won an Oscar for that, didn't she?
Yeah, she was Hepburn. She was playing Katharine Hepburn.
Yeah, and she was talking like that.
She was like that. She in real life, Katharine Hepburn was like flying planes. She was like, I think she was friends with the one Lost at Sea, Amelia Earhart.
Big Dyke. So. No, I'm just playing. Remember like Wedding Crashers when Wedding Crashers with the freaking
no, that wasn't true. The plane didn't hit a dike. Don't worry.
No,
dam or anything like
when the grandmother was talking about like Eleanor Roosevelt, she's like, Big Dyke.
That was the undertones to it.
Oh man, no, but like Katharine Hepburn wore like pants when like women wearing pants weren't like a thing. But not to get too off topic, but Joel, what you got?
I said I don't really have nobody that's really random. Like I remember all throughout high school though, I had a crush on Nicole Kidman. People felt like that was weird. Nicole Kidman.
Right.
Like I had a crush on her like all throughout high school.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling people that just like in high school, people outside of high school, they felt like that was weird, or like how because she's only 7 years older than my mom, but I don't care. You know what I mean? And all throughout high school, it was just like, but I find her attractive, Nicole Kidman. Like I don't have like to this day, I still find her attractive. It's kind of like random because of that, age-wise. Like everybody be liking women like their age. I'm like, not me. I used to like the older women. Like when I was young.
Yeah, you did too.
My youngest.
But yeah, like Nicole Kidman, like Eyes Wide Shut, like she's.
Yeah, that is random. That's random because at times she wasn't like being pushed into the forefront,
Mm-hmm.
So that is random. So then, fine.
And she, she had an accent on her. Like I like that accent. It was different.
The Australian.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise thing's a deal breaker though for me, but no. In high school with me, I had a huge thing. I have a poster of her. What do you call it? Uma Thurman. Who's all the Tarantino. And again, I guess she was during high school. That's when she came back with like Kill Bill and stuff. It is kind of random because, but for some reason I was just like, I fell hard. I fell hard for her, like because it was the same year I watched like Pulp Fiction for the first time. I guess it was like freshman year, I guess, or sophomore year. It was like when Kill Bill came out, and now I'm like, oh, now I can care less. I'm over her, man. I'm over it. But yeah, so that's two. That's well, she's American though, so we have two Aussies, and we have.
I got what's her name? Ronda Rousey.
Okay.
She's just she's a MMA. She could beat me up. No. I don't care. I like that. You know what I mean? Like that's random too. And also she's muscular, like kind of sort of. But I don't.
Joel saying
that don't bother me.
Joel saying toss me around.
Yeah, do all of that.
Yeah. Oh, that's a common theme coming up. She's annoying though.
A lot of wrestlers. What other wrestlers like? Well, all the wrestlers really were like kind of sexy.
Ronda Rousey's annoying.
Random wrestler.
For me,
now, she had to do she had to join WWE to revamp her career. That was insane.
For me, Ronda,
she has that weird she got that like California voice. She got that Southern California vibe, right? Kind of that, you know what I mean? She has that like that vibe. Whenever I hear her on like podcasts and stuff, she's
Oh no,
Uh,
she just every time I've heard her, she's like whining about something. So
yeah, I mean,
I never really got that. But for me, like one person, like because for to most people, she might be like annoying. But like Fran Drescher from The Nanny, like she's always been like real like fun to me. I was watching Beautician of the Beast. I mean, not
and the
Beautician
Beast.
and the Beast.
Like
Um,
a clever twist on Beauty and the Beast
yeah, like
with
a while
Timothy
back,
Dalton.
yeah, a while back, and like oh man, and she used to like dress too, and she don't even fucking look bad now. To be honest with you, she's probably like 60, and I still like I'll be the dust off that pussy.
I'll probably say 58. Yeah, but I think I brought this up a few times. Fran Drescher, the movie Jake. Or no, Jack. The movie Jack with
Jack,
Rob
yeah,
Williams. Yeah, so like I always said that I had like a triumvirate. It was Fran Drescher in a peak form, Diane Lane, and then you had a pre, it was like a just same time as Selena, Jennifer Lopez, all in the same movie, and
yeah,
they're all like like the
prime.
pinnacle, pinnacle for me. I always brought that up. I think I've been saying that since I was a kid too, since like whenever it would pop up on TV, like freaking 20 years ago. But yeah, and of course, Jennifer Lopez is not random, but this is before she was huge.
Right.
That an explosion. Enjoy. Anyone else? I actually didn't bring anyone up.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to go back to at least like
I used to
10 years,
really
honestly.
like me and my buddy always talked about these two actresses, but now they're actually kind of well known. I forgot her actual name. But like the redhead from Friday Night Lights, like the mom,
Connie
Connie
Britton.
Britton.
Yeah, there you go.
So Connie Britton and Carla Gugino, they were both in Spin City.
Oh yeah,
So
remember I
and
told
then I
you
found out later on
Carla
they're in a movie
Gugino?
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in a movie together where they're like, it's like a softcore type thing.
Oh yeah.
But now she's popular now. She's not now. It's not random. Carl Gugino she was in like Sin City. I'm going back to like when I was a kid. Like I used to always like, oh yeah, these are great because Spin City had a lot of
Oh,
hotties in it. So.
now that you talk about like softcore or whatever, here's one that might blow your mind. Like Gina Gershon.
Oh yeah, of course.
And remember
Um,
that movie with her and Meg Tilly, and it was what was
yeah, I saw it. I had it on VHS. It was it's a verb rap
it? I
tied
forgot.
up. It's a verb. It's I actually, hey,
Bound or
you don't have
something.
to go too far in my Google searches to see me look up that movie. You don't have to go
Yeah,
too far. I think it's I have it
Bound.
on VHS.
No.
Bound. No, no, Bind or something like that. But I know, yeah.
Anyway, you know the film.
I
IMDb
guess
that shit.
Yeah.
If you're
late
listening.
'90s for me. I guess that was like my boyhood, and it always stuck around.
You know who used to be hot to me too, like as a kid watching TV? The chick from like Halloween Town, those movies on Disney Channel.
Was after my time.
A lot of chicks on Disney Channel. Remember like Xenon, Kristen Storms.
I remember of it.
Yeah, like
It was
Xenon.
like purple. Everything was purple, right? Just like an
Remember
anime.
that show?
Yeah, you remember that movie Xenon? So she's on like
Yeah.
General Hospital now, but like so she's like older. Anyways, yeah, like if you watch General Hospital, you will see Xenon on there, Kristen Storms, but she was one of them.
It popped up. Someone brought that up, that Disney show recently. That's why it was in my head.
Yeah, because it was like an
Um,
anniversary. Like they had the dude, the kid, like he used to be in everything, but then he stopped her boyfriend in it. Because I was watching Small Soldiers,
oh yeah.
and he was in that with Kirsten Dunst and the GOAT, Phil Hartman, rest in peace. Movie was
Oh
dedicated
yes.
to him. Yeah.
I was thinking about that movie too, because like that was like not on TV for like over a decade. That was just like it. They lost like the master copy of that, and it was just gone. Then
No,
I know we're done.
it was on Stars. Yeah, it was on
When it
Stars real
popped up again,
randomly.
because I remember the anniversary popped up. It was like July '98, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I got again another kind of random one because I had to think this whole time when y'all was talking. My bad.
No, that's fine.
Was Raquel Welch? She was another one. Like I had like
Yeah, throwback.
Classic.
And
kind of like random. Again,
got
she's like in her 80s now, but like still.
nah, man. She got like she got like a movie from back in the day with I actually have it on Blu-ray with her and Jim Brown and Burt Reynolds and her and Jim Brown, like they had like a love scene, and it was like from the '60s, so it was like real like taboo back, yeah, for then. Like it was like one of the first like interracial like love scenes. But it's one of my favorite movies. I love it. It's called 100 Rifles.
I don't remember.
In the
And she's Latina, by the
next
way.
segment, I'll show you the
Yeah, she's
DVD
Cuban.
cover. Yeah,
She's Cuban, right? Isn't she?
Bolivia. Well, half. I think her father's like from Bolivia.
she was.
Uh-huh.
I mean, remember she was the last the final poster that he had up in Shawshank Redemption that covered up his the tunnel.
She was born Jo Raquel Tejada.
Oh, okay.
So her last name was Tejada.
She anglicized.
She like that grapes that Welch's, I guess.
Like Martin Sheen.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like his name
Off
is
topic.
like his name
Off
is
topic though.
Estevez.
I
Last
forgot
name
what
is Estevez.
what's his first. I forgot what his real first name. It's not like Martin or Martino. It's like something like real like Hispanic because they're all from Spain. So like Emilio Estevez just kept his name, and like Charlie Sheen was Carlos Estevez, and they have another like they have a brother and a sister also.
Yeah. For some reason, when I was a kid, I always thought that Emilio Estevez changed his name to be different. I thought he changed his name.
Yeah.
I had it backwards up until like maybe like 15 years ago, a decade ago, whatever. But I had a joke as a kid. I was like, what's Emilio's real name? Like Eddie Sheen or something like that? Yeah, I used to think it was just like kind of sounded different. I didn't know it was the other way around. It's because Martin Sheen's they used his mom's name, I think. Sheen was like the maternal grandparents' name of like Carlos, Charlie Sheen.
But before we ended, Mike, you had somebody else, 90s comedian, actress.
Oh yeah, of course. I love funny women.
Right. We all do, as rare as they are.
Yeah, it's actual, like, someone who can make money off it, because that's always important. No, but Janine Garofalo.
Yeah.
And then like I saw her recently. I'm watching Sopranos over again, and she was in it, and she's like funny in it, and a good actress too, like dramatic actress as well. But yeah, Jane Garofalo was always I was always a fan of her.
Mm-hmm. Oh, random one
she
before
she played a character. She played a character named Mooney in Romeo and Michelle.
Yeah, now that you said it, one more I gotta add in because Janine Garoppolo actually the last thing I've seen her and she actually appeared in this show, but this show they actually bring in like a lot of random people that you haven't seen in a while. Broad City, Alana Glazer from Broad City. I don't think you guys are like familiar with her, but she's in movies and stuff. She's another one of my like random like crushes.
She's more like the curly hair, or she
the curly hair one? Yeah.
The like, more of the she's like the wacky one.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get her on the show.
Yo, Alana Glazer, if you're listening.